Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution Tarot, and I'm here today to bring a message for Libra for love and soul connections. Take it how it resonates for you, disregard the rest, go about your day, my friends, and know that no matter what messages come through, it's still up to you and your active free will, the choices you make and the steps you take in this world to get whatever fulfillment it is you'd like to see. To me, this is personal freedom, it's personal power, and it's something that lies at the tips of your fingers and the soles of your feet. So use this power to do wisely. For all my subscribers, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you feel like this resonates and you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. Join the journey with me. I'd love to have you along for this ride. So I'm going to take a moment to call in spirit. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, my team of light, any of your spirit guides or your spirit guides for the soul connection to join us. I'm going to ask them to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, as well as to use me as the clearest channel possible, delivering messages that are for the most far-reaching, but for the highest good of everyone watching. So what I'm going to do is pull 3 different piles. One for your energy, Libra, another one for the love or soul connections energy, and then one is a shared energy as a space in between. And I'm going to start out with the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue and just get an overarching energy. So 2 have fallen out for your energy, which is attraction and keep an open mind. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I feel like on your end you may be single, okay, and just living your best life, going about your day, doing the things that bring you joy. For some of you, not all of you, I heard the word spell work, so I'm not sure what that is, but they're just saying, like, kind of advising against, okay, I'm hearing like advising against that kind of thing, to call in like a potential lover. What I heard is that may backfire, so I'm not really into that, but just for how it resonates for you. So this definitely, okay, there's where it's coming. So in some ways, this is spell work by doing what we love, but it's not really spell work. It's more law of attraction, that by living our best life, by doing the things that we love and harnessing the things that bring us joy, we are vibrating at a higher frequency than if we're ignoring the things that we love and we're not enjoying these moments in the best, in the most capable way. So Spirit's saying keep an open mind, because you never know as well. What I heard is where you're going to meet this person. It could be, you go to the grocery store and you bump into a handsome or beautiful stranger. It could be at the gym, It could be unexpected friendships that come. So for your soul connection side, we have getting to know each other and we have engagement. And it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I feel like as well, like you may be starting to talk to another person, okay? So if you are single and there's nobody on the horizon, this stuff right here is like, I feel like this is what this person's going to want to do. They're going to want to get to know you before jumping into a relationship, before asking you on a date. They want to see first off if they feel like you're compatible, because this person having engagement coming out, it really does feel like they're ready for a higher level of commitment in their life. They're ready to take a next step into new stages of their world. So again, if it doesn't feel like it's for you, whatever, but you may be together, but I'm strongly picking up on a situation where this has not happened yet. This is sort of maybe in the mix. So let me find out. Some shared energy is you deserve love. You are lovable. And chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So that's beautiful. And I think first off that this is because both of you know at this point you are worthy of love. You deserve love, and you deserve a love that's, what I heard, is going to make your toes curl, but that's also going to fill your cup and fill you with warmth. That's going to add dimension to your life that's already full because you've been taking care of yourself. So I think, too, both of you are looking for this kind of magnetic attraction, and I feel like you're both going to know when it happens. Now, Spirit is saying something about trauma bonds. They're reminding me that, especially if you have healed from something or if they've healed from something, and you're out there living your best world. You're doing everything for you. You're healing. Be careful of those people who want to get to know you so that they can find out all the quirks and kind of like what I heard is like mimic you. So now this is not for everyone, okay? But if you are in a partnership and some of what I'm saying is resonating, they're also bringing the term sociopath to me, okay? And I hope that doesn't resonate, to be very honest. But they're just reminding me in terms of this trauma bond that certain types of people would try and bank on this, okay? They're going to present like they are just like you. They're going to present like you guys have all of these things in common, you know, and this is where if you do find someone around you wants to get to know you, like, and they're asking all these questions, they want to get to know everything. See what I'm hearing is, okay, see how this goes, because are they in and out kind of energy? Is it stuff where are they gaslighting you? This doesn't feel toxic. It could have been that something in your past has been, or in their past has been, but when spirit brings it up, I'm not going to ignore it, okay? So just be aware of trauma bonds. Now, they also are saying, as this bond deepens with this person, you might actually find that you do have a lot in common with them. But it will be on what I heard is the push and pull. Like, is there a lot of drama in the partnership? Is there a lot of drama with this person? Are they in and out, in terms of communication? As well as, are they playing games? These are kind of questions. So I'm going to actually get a little bit more clarifying on the soul connection side, please. Or the lover soul connection. Okay, engagement. They have codependency here, which says addictions are affecting your romantic life. This can be a lot of different things, though, and it could even be on the soul connection side that they're coming out of a trauma bond with this codependency. This can be a lot of different things. Addicted to love, addicted to, they said, like online poker, gambling, cigarettes, alcohol, you name it, right? There could be a lot. But to me as well, codependency, it's like people, that's the worst kind of drug, right? To get addicted to a person. But people who are expecting you to kind of fall in line with their trauma bond, or who are benefiting from you having a trauma bond, narcissistic people, definitely socio is what I heard, they are hoping they can get you into this place of codependency, because they're knowing at this point there could be lots of little tests. If they lie to you, what are you going to do? If they treat you horribly, what are you going to do? If they come back like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll never do that again, but then something else happens. This could be mental, physical abuse, emotional abuse. They're also saying with this magnetic attraction, not to confuse the magnetic soul connection with a game someone has played, okay? So where I think we'll get more into the cards here. Honeymoon was underneath here in the reverse. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I'm going to get right into the tarot because I find this to be very interesting. So let's see what we have on your side, Libra. Can you tell me some tarot wisdom? Thank you. You have the Hermit. I'll show you that in a minute. It does have a bear on it, so bear medicine may also be very helpful for you. But I think that it's because on your end, I do feel like you've taken some time for introspection. If you have been in kind of codependent relationships before, you have been healing on those and working on actively healing those with this Hermit. He carries the light and the enlightenment around his neck, and I also think that it's really important here because it's lingering over his throat chakra, but it's around his neck. He's going to be able to speak up for himself. He's going to be able to see the truth in his heart. And I do feel like you potentially could have been on your own for a while, trying to heal from whatever's happened. The person I'm picking up on could be an ex as well, that is kind of wanting to come back in and make things right, but I don't feel like they have that capacity if it's an ex, okay? Because the same games are going to keep running. It would just be hoping they still had a hold on you. They're also bringing me love bombing kind of stuff like narcissistic people will do as well, just because it may be a lot of different reasons. What I heard is like a new supply may have fell through, or they're just still hoping to keep you on the back burner. So I'm sure many of us have encountered this kind of person who doesn't really want to be with us, but doesn't want us to be with anyone else because they want us to be an option. And I feel like on your end, you're like, no fucking way am I going to accept crumbs ever again. Give me the whole loaf of bread, my friends. Don't give me crumbs, because nobody can survive off of those, right? And they're also giving me some more. So I got the King of Cups here. And this is, you could definitely identify as a masculine. You could be more in touch with your masculine side right now. Either way, regardless of whether, you identify as a masculine or not, we all have these polarities within us. It does feel like a lot of masculine energy, though. And I do feel like from this place of introspection and being on your own, you've gained a lot of clarity on what you want in a relationship, what fills your heart, and how you feel on certain things. And I do feel like in your end, you're not going to accept anything that is subpar in the romance department. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about this King of Cups, please, for Libra? So you have the Four of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and 3 Cups. You're a very grounded and stable person. And I feel like it is important for you. With this Three of Cups, this speaks a lot of camaraderie and friendship as well, of celebrations, of just spending time together. And then also having these parrots or the lovebirds here as well as the 10 of Cups. This is what we're striving for. So I feel like you would rather be alone with the Four of Pentacles than deal with someone who does not meet your standards, or you feel is giving you subpar attention, or again gaslighting you or trying to breadcrumb you. I feel like you are a very, very strong individual, because to go through whatever you've done on your own, it takes some they said great strength and major balls, my friends, okay? So I do feel like for some of you, you're pretty happy on your own. That you have figured out how to fill your own cup, and you're not expecting someone else to do it for you. And this really is where, if anyone's going to be in your world, they'd best add to your life, not be what you're depending on for sustenance. Okay, so on the soul connection side, what we have has come out as the Nine of Wands. And this could be where I'm picking up on that they've gone through it. Something has been pretty hard for them. Now this could be, I'm looking at the codependency. This could be another relationship. This could be the addictions. I do feel like what I heard is this is self-imposed. Okay, these are self-imposed restrictions. This is self-imposed hardship that this person has had to endure. Now, if they've been with a narcissistic person in their romantic life, they're still healing. They're pretty wounded. And this could be where, if it resonates with you, this person's wanting to take more time to get to know you because they're ready for commitment. I do feel like this person, there is a, what I heard is like there's a real feeling of fear of being on their own as well, whereas I feel like you've mastered this. You've come out of whatever hardships you've had, gaining much more clarity on what you will and will not accept in your love life. And I feel like as well, so they have the Ten of Swords in reverse here with this. Sorry, not reverse, just the Ten of Swords. There's definitely been an ending to something. This person could struggle with some mental health issues as well. Again, coming back to codependency with like drugs or alcohol as well. Alcohol is definitely a depressant. Certain drugs can really mess with your mind. And I feel like this person has done a lot of overthinking, okay? They want me to look at the bottom of the deck as the Queen of Wands. The Page of Wands came out. I don't think they're at Queen level. They're trying to make something happen. And this brings it back to me, that Queen of Wands. I immediately thought of manipulation, okay? I immediately thought of, they're giving me an example, okay? Like somebody who, especially if they're into mind games, and if they know that you're a really trusting, wonderful person, could even be saying stuff like trying to get money. Maybe they need money for something, or they need resources. Like this person, it feels like they're trying to play you. And you're smart. You are not going to be played, right? The whole loaf of bread, no crumbs. But this person, with that queen there, it felt like almost master manipulator. Okay? Again, because if they're trying to get to know you, and if they do have some mental health disorders or some personality disorders, I'm not saying that people with mental health and personality disorders are bad. However, certain personality disorders can be pretty dangerous, right? And I'm no psychologist, just saying. But if someone who is very overeager to know our patterns, once they get that, especially if they start to notice that we're falling in line with this trauma bond really well, they can try and use this to manipulate us. And they're saying emotional manipulation. Having that Queen of Wands at the bottom and this Nine of Wands, the Ten of Wands, like sword story, they could have been with a fire sign. They could be a fire sign. But I almost feel like whatever this person's hardship is, it is self-imposed. It is stuff that they have done to themselves. And they want to come forward, but there's a dragon here breathing fire. And something tells me whatever they're going to say, it's probably not the truth. I feel like they could even, if this is someone coming back around, they've lied. They've lied a lot. A lot. Potentially to you. They've caused a lot of hardship in your world if this is someone who's coming back around. And it's almost like here, want to play again? You know, this is like if that schoolyard bully bullies you every day and asks you to play with them. And you're like, oh, maybe they changed today. And then they kick you in the shins like every day. And then eventually if they ask you to play and you keep playing along, you know they're going to kick you in the shins. Why are you playing with them? There's other kids, I'm sure, or other people on that play yard who would be happy to play with you. But this person is like that kid who would convince you, you don't have any friends. Nobody likes you. Play with me. Because they don't want to be alone. And I apologize for giving this. I feel like, tell me about the Page of Wands. I feel like it's definitely something you don't want to hear. It's not really nice picking up on this, but it's the truth. And I think that this is where it comes down to, they're showing me your side. Like the King of Cups sometimes can be kind of reserved with his emotions, right? Wow, potentially it's because over here, you ain't giving them shit. You are stonewalling, gray rock. They don't get to see anything because you've worked so hard to build yourself back up and to build your own self-esteem and self-worth. And you're feeling great. There's no way you're going to let this person come in and wound you again. Tell me about this Page of Wands. Thank you. And they give me the Ten of Wands in reverse. Like this person, things aren't over yet, right? We're at the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So something that has been kind of bothering them or something in their head, like that's over. The mental stuff, it's over. It could even be that there's no communication whatsoever. They want to go towards you passionately, but again, the queen it didn't feel meant to come out, and this to come out afterwards, because this person is definitely skilled at manipulation. And it feels like, to me, it's not over for them. Give me a little more clarification here with the Ten of Wands in the reverse too. What's not over? The hardships in the world. For some of you guys, this person I heard, like they may get blackout drunk. For some of you, it is that this person has not hit rock bottom. And until they hit that in whatever addiction is going on, until the changes are made, they're going to keep going through this cycle. So while it looks at first like really good, like they're wanting a commitment, it's also, I feel like, because this person's looking for supply, and they could also be what I heard is serial dating, right? There's also a term coming to my head that is homosexual, right? Somebody who will date anybody to avoid being homeless. You don't have to pay your own rent. I'll be honest, I'm going to share an experience of mine, okay? And it's not about me, but I'm going to share. I once dated someone who was at my house like all the time. Ate my food all the time. And the moment I suggested, hey, why don't you chip in and we'll buy groceries? Because you're eating my food. Like, already, I'm paying for this. No. It'd be too much like I live here. Perfectly happy to use what I had, but wanted nothing to do with taking part in his ownership of it, right? And I don't know why Spirit brought this to me, other than that's this kind of individual. They've got the Fool on the bottom with this World card, and this doesn't feel like this person is going on a new journey and setting out in a great way. If they are going after something, it is like a hobo with everything they have on their backs. Whereas the Hermit is carrying flowers and enlightenment. This Fool, whatever Fool's journey they've set out to, Spirit's just giving me that that's what it is. It's just a Fool. It's not the Fool's journey as in like this is striking out and something brand new. This journey this Fool's been on has been happening a long time, and they don't want to take ownership, right? They just don't want to take ownership. So if it resonated, this person has not finished off with all the hardships, okay? And I do feel like with the Page of Wands in the World there, they are not above trying to pull tricks, again, like manipulation tactics to try and get you back. So they're giving me an example, okay? They could tell you somebody that they love has passed away. They could tell you that, again, they're facing homelessness, that they've just lost their job. They could tell you so many different things trying to reel you back in. They could tell you, hey, or ask you, hey, can I borrow $20? Can I borrow $40? I have no food in my house, and, you're the only one that will talk to me. Really trying to make a lot of pressure on you because you're the only person. And I do want to say, trauma bonds can be magnetic too. This is a soul, they're saying, is it can still be a soul connection. It's that your soul and a soulmate, because for times and reasons and seasons, that this person was meant to teach you some serious stuff, but this person was not meant to be around your life forever. So for the shared energy, the Page of Cups flew out. It flew out on the Three of Cups, actually. And this one, to me, speaks actually on your side much more of family. Okay, much more of like caring for people. And also, this is the differences among your friends, your family, and how that all builds one strong community. What it looks like you're looking for, right, is someone who's going to have your back, and there's teamwork here, and there's family happiness, togetherness. This coming forward with the Page of Cups, I am immediately taken to the black smoke at the bottom. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Devil in the upright, and we have the King of Wands. Interesting that the Queen of Wands was out. This could definitely, they're saying Leo, could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. They want me to show you the bottom of the deck is the Ace of the Cups, Ace of the Cups, Ace of Cups. It is in reverse because I feel like you're not having it. This is shared energy. Things are not going to be stable. With this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the work has not been done. The Devil here with the King of Wands as well, to me, is definitely codependency. The Devil is like the Lovers in reverse, right? There's no choice here. There's just bondage. And these people are tied back to back, right? Unable to get out of this, which again speaks to me a lot of a trauma bond or some codependent thing. This person could even be, you could be in, there's no Hierophant here, but you could be in the midst of divorce as well. I do feel like there's love in the partnership if you know who this person is. This could also be the next person to come around, so just be leery, right? There's love in the partnership, but it's not enough to sustain long-term longevity. And what I heard is, unless the work has been put in with this Eight of Pentacles, this is learning your skill, crafting it, right? But that's not happening. And it could be because you're like, no way the hell, I'm going to put work into this. And they're showing me chemistry here with this romantic attraction and a strong magnetic attraction. That's what a trauma bond does. And this person may also like intuitively feel you pulling away. So when you pull away, they're trying to reel you back in, right? By any means necessary. This King of Wands, he is strong, he is courageous, he is brave, he is fierce, and you will hear his roar. Clarify this King of Wands, please. Clarify the King of Wands. Shows me the High Priestess. Someone very, very passionate. What I heard is they could have a quick temper too. And this could be both of you, right? If this person knows that you're quick to react, they could start a fight just hoping that this is what's going to work, right? I'm going to move on now to the Psychic Tarot Oracle. And I want to get the shared connection, please, Spirit. Can you clarify again this King of Wands with the High Priestess? Triumph. I saw the red, they have root chakra. Now there's a lot that's going to come out. So what is the triumph here in the spiritual connection, in the shared energy? So I threw a lot again, and one fell to my chair. So what's fallen to my chair is discontentment and boredom. This just may be like each on your own individual. That's what's going on. It could be within the connection too that you're feeling triumph of this is what you want to come back. But the triumph over boredom, new beginnings here, awareness, heart chakra, prosperity begins, sacrifice, and emotional withdrawal. What are you letting go of to create something new? And I do feel like this is the energy as well, where coming off that queen, which could be very manipulative, this king, he's driven. He's a driving force. I feel like you both have an intuitive, especially you, there's an intuitive knowing here. What I heard is on what you must do, on what needs to be done next, on what's the next step in this road. That new beginnings mean that we're going to be very aware of our actions. We're going to be aware of our thoughts. We're going to be aware of what we're putting out into the universe, how our actions are affecting other people. And being aware of our heart. Being aware of what is love to us. Healing our heart so that we can help whatever seeds we've planted grow into something divine. And I think it's important. Now this is a shared energy. I can't say whether anyone's learned it. This is just the advice. Is that we need to really let go of some stuff. Right? With this sacrifice and this 8 here, this is the 8 of Cups, and I think it's the Death card with transformation. What do we let go of? We let go of the muck. We let go of the murk. We let go of the turbulent so that we can allow room for the positive and the calm in our world. So they want to show us the bottom is wisdom with this triumph. If nothing else here, I feel like both of you have learned some wisdom. Both of you have triumphed over certain situations. And this could be that, they are experiencing endings, which whatever, I heard whatever black cloud they have been living under could be being lifted. The only way that this person could come back and be a healthy situation is if they truly have learned from their, I want to say excuses and examples, behavior. If they have been aware of what's happened. But there's also what I heard is really self-aware narcissists. Sometimes they know what to say. They know what to say a lot because they're skilled at manipulation. So, on your side, this is the Whispers of Love Oracle. We have Love Who You Are. Absolutely, my friends. It says, you are a divine and wonderful person deserving of all the wonderful things this life has to offer. And demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. They're giving me, on the soul connection side, this could be a family member or someone that you have cut out previously, but again, they're your family and you love them. They're giving me the term radical acceptance as well, about, yes, we can understand that this person does this and we still love them. However, it's going to be important not to allow them, what I heard is to run the show or to kind of create a sideshow. So finding out what is important to the people you love and acting on it. But that does not mean that we allow ourselves to get stuck in a codependent relationship where we're giving this person everything they want because we love them. Because we're losing ourselves in that process. Spirit, can you tell me about the soul connection, please? What is the advice? A lot. Physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. Underneath was new love. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work, opportunities, or spiritual growth. Definitely feel like spiritual growth is where this person needs. Now, I think physical touch, they're definitely, what I heard is craving intimacy. So we have choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do, and show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. And the shared energy, please, Spirit. Listen with your heart. You are listening to what is, you are listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. I would also add a discerning heart. And you have be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. And this is on both sides, right? So I feel like on your side, you're very loving. You're very tender. That other side may not like to take accountability, like I said, either, right? So this is for both energies. This is what it says to do. Be loving and listen to people. Being supportive. Showing that we love each other. Showing that we have love. But again, I feel like there's a really strong thing in here is to remember what we need to let go of. Because again, some things are meant for a reason. Some things are meant for a season. Some things are meant for a lifetime. And it's up to us to choose. And just because we may feel we have a spiritual bond or spiritual connection to someone doesn't mean that they absolutely need to be in our life if they're damaging our soul on some level. So that's the message I have. I hope it resonated. I want to say I'm sorry because it's not like a super duper lovey-dovey message, but it's a whole lot in self-love, my friends. And keeping your eyes wide open, and once you see the truth, you've seen it. I heard like there's no going back. So that's what I have. Mwah! I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.